10 of the strangest Harry Potter Easter eggs. The Harry Potter franchise is one of the best, and there are so many people out there that love it. There's also a lot of people out there that would consider themselves huge fans, but my guess is that they don't actually know everything there is to know about Harry Potter. So today, we're going to be going over 10 of the strangest Harry Potter Easter eggs. If you enjoy this video, then please leave a like and consider subscribing, because if you do, you could get a shout out. But with that being said, let's get right into it. Number 1. So at number 1, we have a scene that we can see early on in the Philosopher's Stone, where Petunia can be seen in the back of the kitchen dyeing Harry's school uniform gray. She's actually dyeing Dudley's old school uniform so that Harry can use it. This is something that's mentioned in the book, but it's never spoken aloud in the movies. So if you never read the books, you maybe didn't know this detail.
Look, Harry's got a letter! Hey, give it back, it's mine!
Number 2. During the Chamber of Secrets, we can visibly see that Ron's clothes are hand-me-downs because they're a lot more worn and beaten down than any other student. We know that the Weasley family aren't exactly the most well-off, so it's very likely that his clothes were hand-me-downs from his older brothers. It's a great detail to add to the movies, to be fair, and shows the true nature of the Weasley family. They wouldn't have been able to afford a new uniform for him, so the detail makes a lot of sense.
Oh no!
Look, everyone. Weasley's got himself a howler.
Number 3. Have you ever thought about what a wizard eats for breakfast? Well, the students can be seen eating a wizard-themed cereal known as Cheery Owls, which is quite clearly a reference to Cheerios. Number 4. At the beginning of the Goblet of Fire, when we see the Warner Brothers logo appear, Voldemort's snake, Nagini, can be seen sliding past in the reflections of the logo. It's pretty cool because the movie actually opens up with Nagini sliding towards her master, the Dark Lord Voldemort. Did you see this when you first watched the movie?
Nagini tells me the old Muggle caretaker is standing just outside the door.
Number 5. Do you know the scene where McGonagall and Snape are having a battle? It seems as though Snape is fighting off McGonagall's attacks and he's directing them to the Death Eaters that are behind him. Apparently he did this because he was trying to fight for Dumbledore, getting rid of the Death Eaters one by one. What are your thoughts on why he did this? Did you ever even realize that he was reflecting McGonagall's attacks onto them? Number 6. During the scene from the Philosopher's Stone where Harry looks towards Snape and touches his head because his scar is burning, we've recently learned that his scar wasn't burning because he was looking at Snape. No, instead it was burning because Voldemort was close by, hidden under Professor Quirrell's turban. We learned that Voldemort was hiding there later on in the movie, but at this point, we had no idea.
Harry, what is it?
Nothing.
Number 7. During the Half-Blood Prince, the Horcrux cave can be seen in Tom Riddle's bedroom, which you probably didn't notice because it isn't on the screen for too long. But there is a photo where you can see the Cliffs of Moher. We see this when Dumbledore shows Harry his first memory of meeting Tom Riddle. Number 8. Within the same scene that I just spoke about, we also get a close-up of 7 stones particularly placed on a windowsill, which are foreshadowing the fact that Voldemort split his soul into 7 different parts, putting it into 7 different Horcruxes. Did you ever notice the 7 stones? And if you did you realize that they were foreshadowing? It's a pretty clever detail, to be honest.
I can speak to snakes too. They find me. Whisper things. Is that normal for someone like me?
Number 9. The paintings that are hanging on the walls at Hogwarts are always changing because they're filled with magic. There's actually a portrait featuring Voldemort that appears when the children are climbing up the stairs to their chambers during the Prisoner of Azkaban. I personally didn't notice this painting, but maybe you did. Number 10. Quite a lot of the time, Ron doesn't really understand the weight of his words, and most of the time just stumbled onto the right path without really knowing what he's talking about. During the Chamber of Secrets, we get a very good example of this, when Ron discovers that Tom Riddle won an award at Hogwarts, and he jokes about the award saying that he must have gotten it for killing Moaning Myrtle because she's so annoying. Well, we actually later on find out that Tom is responsible for her death, so it seems as though Ron actually knew what he was talking about, kind of.
But it can't hurt if someone throws something at you. I mean, it'll just go right through you.
But there we have it though, 10 of the strangest Harry Potter Easter eggs. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and consider subscribing with the notifications turned on so you never miss another one of our uploads. But we will see you in the next one.